What is going on, guys? Hopefully you guys can all hear me here. We got a little bit of a different setup. Let me know if you don't hear me. And I will wait probably a minute or two before we get started here. Let me just make sure we got... Yeah. Look at my comments. Live chat. Perfect. All right, guys. So, some crazy stuff going on here. I do have my laptop here. Let me just check is my audio working? Is my audio working? Yes, it is. All right. So I'm just going to mute myself here. So yeah, guys, this is kind of an interesting video. I actually shot an entire video Sunday night that was supposed to release Monday at my usual time. 10:45 in the morning or 11:45 Central Standard. And I actually just decided to kind of do a live video. I thought it'd be a little bit more engaging, more interactive with you guys. I know a lot of questions, a lot of things going on here. And so yeah, let's just jump right into it. Let's talk about a few things. If you guys have questions, just go ahead and throw it in the chat and I will address it kind of after I wrap up whatever point. It's kind of tough getting used to the live chat and being able to take questions. But essentially, in terms of samples, in terms of the website, if you guys have been to the website, it does say that samples are currently sold out. Well, obviously, they're not sold out. You guys can see back here, we have a lot of samples. But due to the coronavirus and everything that's going on in the world, I felt like it was only in the best interest of everybody to put a hold on that and basically just kind of wait and hold off on doing any samples until this thing kind of dies down and until we can move forward. Now, the reason I do this, and not to say, and I definitely want to make sure I'm very, very clear with this, any of the samples I have sent out thus far are completely safe. I am not sick, I'm not showing any symptoms, and I have basically stayed inside over the last few days to ensure that obviously I do my part in this pandemic. So with that, I'm not trying to say anything to scare anyone. That's the last thing anybody needs. But I just felt like in this time, like I'm not a factory, I'm not in working conditions where I have the correct and proper tools to necessarily, manufacture supplements and what other supplement companies are doing in terms of making sure that their products and everything stay completely safe. So I just felt like it was in the best interest of myself and for you guys to put a halt on the samples, and that's why you'll see that it is sold out. They're not sold out. Eventually, once this thing dies down, we will be back. With that, though, the VW Fitness official blender bottles are live. You guys can still pick those up. They're still only $8. That does help support the channel, guys. All that money goes right back into the channel, whether that's cost of running the website, whether that means buying more supplements, upgrading lights, whatever it might be. That's kind of where that money goes. And I guess I will touch on the giveaway. Now, this was kind of a tough decision to make because it was kind of a big, I guess, highlight for the channel, for the brand, for you guys. Obviously, we were going to take basically 2 months worth of supplements, or 2 months worth of YouTube ad revenue, which totaled out to be about $171. That was literally 2 months worth. Okay, so I'm only making about $80 a month from YouTube revenue from you guys watching or clicking on ads or whatever. And I wanted to essentially take that money and give it back to you guys by 3, 4, hopefully 5 kind of supplements. Love the shaker, very simplistic. Of course, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. We kept it very simple and keep the aesthetic nice and clean. But yeah, on that note, like I said, we were gonna do this big giveaway. And I was going to take that money and buy supplements and give them to you guys. Literally give back the money that you guys have earned me and give that right back to you guys. Unfortunately, due to what is going on, and this is kind of a little bit of a backstory here. So if you guys are not aware, I work in television. I work in the entertainment industry here in the United States and actually worldwide. I've been in the industry over 10 years. I've worked on projects as big as the Super Bowl, to entertainment shows like Survivor, Amazing Race, a lot of different TV shows and entertainment kind of shows, stage shows and whatnot. I've done some movies, and it's been a great career, and I love what I do. And due to this virus, if you guys are not aware, there is a very long list of shows, concerts, sports, obviously, all shut down. Okay, production has completely halted. Hollywood has basically halted, and obviously, we're all out of jobs. As freelancers, we do not have the security of a company that pays us. Potentially the unions might be able to help there. I am not part of the local union for video engineers. And I'm kind of in a sticky situation, because the other kind of catch-22 of this is I was actually supposed to start a full-time job, a salary job, with the old company that I used to work for this week, Monday. Okay. My paperwork did process through, but the CEO of the company basically sent out an email saying that they are going to be making major cutbacks and layoffs and pay cuts all the way from the top all the way down. So I don't know what that means. I mean, I think hypothetically, I can justly say that I will more than likely be either laid off, or my salary that I negotiated will be cut in who knows how many halves. There's a lot of uncertainty with that, and I'm sure there's a lot of people dealing with this. I'm not trying to make this a pity party or sympathy for me or whatever. This is more about bigger than me. This is bigger than the channel. I have a platform. I do have some followers that obviously follow me, and I felt like rather than taking that $171 over 2 months, given the circumstances, I am going to donate that money to either a local Los Angeles fund for people that are really going to need this income or some money to pay for rent, to pay for necessities that are absolutely needed during this time, because we just do not know approximately how long this might be. It could be another 2 weeks. It could be a month, 3 months. We just don't know. And I know it has played some major turmoil in my mind in terms of what to do. And that's what we're looking at doing, guys. I will do another giveaway pretty much as soon as we can get to that point where we have the means and normalcy goes back into effect here in the world. I think we'll be in a better place to do that giveaway, and I do promise you guys that I will be doing that. Now, I kind of just made that big spiel and talk about myself and the situation I'm in. I can guarantee you guys that none of this money that $171 that I make from YouTube that was going to go towards the giveaway is going to go into my pocket. I can deal with my own situation and being in limbo, I guess you could say, on my own, and I don't expect to take away from what I think the bigger picture here is, and that's helping someone else that really could use it. And that's because of you guys and you guys supporting the channel and watching the videos, which is great. Stay hydrated. Key, stay hydrated here. That's updates with the giveaway. In terms of the gym, obviously, like I said, I stopped partaking and going out after Saturday. I just felt like it was in the best interest of not only myself, but everyone else. And I think that's the big thing here, guys. And we can all have our own personal opinion on what your guys' thoughts are on it. I'm not a political platform here. I'm not here to advise you or shame you or tell you any of my personal thoughts in terms of what you want to do. I think it's very important that we all kind of come together, though. And especially, like I said, with this platform, it's great to be able to kind of have these conversations with you guys, hop on here live and just kind of, talk. Just talk about it. I don't know if you guys have any questions. I will be here for a few minutes and more than happy to answer anything you guys might have. And like I said, I appreciate your guys' support, and I will be doing videos, more than likely Thursday's video will be a review video. I do have a couple videos kind of almost ready, kind of in the tank, you could say, kind of finished, but not quite. We have a couple new products that we've got to do. Essentially, we have the VASA Blitz and Full Blitz back here, if you guys can see these. by Build Fast. And I think that's kind of it in terms of supplements that we have. Yeah, I don't think we have too many. And honestly, because the gyms are closed, obviously all my workouts are kind of downstairs in the gym, in the garage. So I'm kind of working off of TRX bands and some actual bands like rubber bands to kind of work in that kind of way. But yeah, any questions you guys have, feel free to ask. I am here to help with whatever questions you guys might have and any clarification you guys might need. Nothing. All right. Well, I love it. I guess I answered all the questions you guys may or may not have. Like I said, guys, it's an interesting time in the world. I hope we can all just come together and understand that there's a lot of people that are in this. There's a lot of people that we may not understand their circumstances, their position, what they may or may not be going through. And I hope that we can all have more understanding. This channel has always been about honesty, transparency, and being completely open with you guys. So I'm being very vulnerable right now with my kind of feelings on it, and I hope you take something away from this. And obviously, you know, keep working out, keep staying fit. I think for me personally, this is almost better in terms of diet. You know, I'm going to be eating at home pretty much 98% of the time. Might do a takeaway or a delivery service to get some food, but you know, at the same time, it's tough for me to feel justified in that when those people have to go out and work in this really uneasy time. So that's weird. You know, let's be honest. Like, I won't sugarcoat it. You know, I'm not going to BS you and say like, oh, I'm up here on this pedestal and I know everything, because I don't. This could be over in a week, guys, and it's fabulous. That's great. There's just a lot of uncertainty, and yeah. So, any questions? Questions. I'm here. I'm like stoked to have kind of my studio back. We did have a guest here over the past week. It's been a little bit, the toilet paper thing is a bit crazy. Yeah, man. It's nuts. Down here in Austin, they just shut down all restaurants and bars as of 12 o'clock today. Only takeout and delivery kind of service. I don't understand the TP thing. I mean, I do and I don't. Yeah, it's a tough one. I don't really get why people are hoarding that. You know, we went to the store today and it was, you know, a lot of the store was kind of empty. We did find eggs. I mean, I think if you really need something, yeah, same in Michigan. I think if you guys really need stuff, check your Whole Foods, check your more expensive stores, because that's where people are really trying to avoid, you know, spending, because I think everyone's kind of in this hunker down kind of mode in terms of save as much money, and I totally agree. But if you absolutely need eggs or you absolutely need, you know, pasta or something like that, we were able to find pasta and rice, not everything, but a limited selection, more than obviously sold out, at a couple other stores today. I didn't hoard. We literally have food for the week. That's how we typically shop. I mean, I'll be honest, I rarely kind of eat at home. I do a decent amount of eating out. So now at this point, you know, just doesn't really make sense. Obviously probably save a lot more money, can make some more fresh meals. We are going to utilize HelloFresh. That's not sponsored. I literally was like, my buddy Tom gave me a promo code to try it out for a week. I have tried it before, but we're going to give it a go. Katie is vegetarian or pescatarian. She does eat fish. So we're going to do some of those meals and try that out. And obviously it makes things a little bit easier in terms of making meals and not having to worry about what's going to be available. I think that's kind of crazy. Yeah, I hope people, like I said, stay safe, stay inside. I hope that this all passes sooner than later for all my friends that are in the industry that have all been laid off. It's going to be a tough time because, you know, we just don't know what the government may or may not do. If they're going to give a big stimulus package, if they're going to give us money, if how that's going to work. I mean, I potentially may be employed through this whole thing, and I may be okay. I don't know. I tried to find out more information last week when this whole thing kind of started to erupt on Thursday. And unfortunately, I never heard back from my manager, my boss, in terms of what was going to happen with me. So a lot of unease there. But yeah, any other questions? Anything else going on? You guys working out, I hope. Crushing it. Getting swole. Taking pre-workout. You know, all those good things. What's up, Anthony? How's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Talked about a lot of different stuff today. Talking about samples, giveaways, all the fun stuff. Yeah, any questions you guys got, for sure, you know, let me know. I know there's only 3 of us in here, and one of them is me, because I'm watching here, right here, the laptop. At work, working hard for sure. Yeah, man. You know, get it, stay safe, like I said. You know, yeah, keep working out. I think doing some lifting and working out at home, or going on a run, I think it's gonna be very interesting over the next couple weeks in terms of, you know, I've been hearing now that like all these people are trying to sell like Instagram at home workouts, and I'm like, it's so frustrating that literally you're trying to capitalize on this moment of like something we've never seen. You know, none of us have ever seen anything like this, and you're trying to literally capitalize on it when I think right now, more than ever, it's the time to be as open and honest and transparent and helpful to people than ever. But, you know, like I said, people love to capitalize on things. So anyway, guys, if you have any other questions, you know, feel free to leave a comment below. I will be responding, obviously, a lot more now that no work. You know, like I said, I'm going to try to do more videos. I'll potentially try to do some videos, you know, at home workouts downstairs in the garage. If you have any other questions, hit up my Instagram at @thevwfitness. More information there, and obviously updates and kind of whatnot. Things have been, I've kind of been off the grid the last few days because, like I said, we've had a guest here since last week, obviously, and then this whole thing blew up, and then, you know, it's just been kind of a whirlwind, I think, for everybody. But, you know, she just left today. I get my studio back. Thank you, which is dope. And yeah, like I said, leave a comment below, guys. I hope you guys all stay safe out there. And like I said, we'll see you guys in the next one.